reading by the mark.
By the mark.
Mark 4. Engine room ahead 3/4. Stand by. Steady as she goes. Captain?
Welcome aboard the Liberty Bell. I'm your captain, Horace Bixby, and my pilot with me here on the Texas deck is a young fellow that goes by the name of Sam Clemens. He's marking his 100th voyage down the river today with Mary Lively on his watch. Sam knows this river like his own backyard. Sam, tell our guests everything you know about this river.
Well, now, I always figure it is better to keep your mouth shut than to open it and remove all doubt. But I will tell you this. I love this river more than anything else. I love this river, even from the time I was a toddler back in Missouri. Before we get too much further out of port, I think I should mention that you be sitting on those handbags. They're the only thing between you and the river. And the river don't always take kindly to uninvited guests. We've also had reports of river pirates operating in the vicinity, so I wouldn't lean out beyond those rails for that reason. Now, for those of you on the port side, that river town we're passing is frontier land. A few years back, it was no more than a boom town carved out of the wilderness by a handful of settlers looking to start a new life. Today, fertility and decorum are running rampant. Oh, it still has its share of footloose trappers, voters, prospectors, and maybe too, but mostly it's flush time and well on its way to becoming a fine city. Frontierland reminds me some of my own hometown, Canada. It takes me back to when I was a barefoot boy growing up alongside the riverbank. You know, it seems to me that when I was younger, I could remember everything, whether it happened or not. But as I grow older, I seem to remember only the things that never happened at all.
Porque en Miami mismo estaba feo.
That island over across the way on the starboard side was my stomping grounds when I was young. Exceedingly young. Marvelously young. Young by hundreds of years. Younger than I will ever be again. It's called Tom Sawyer's Island and is named for a friend from my boyhood. Even today, the only way you can get there is by raft. Old man Harper's grain mill is there, back in the woods just off Tom's Landing. And that's Muff Potter's pond and his windmill. We almost hanged Muff once. And there's Huck's Landing. I always did like Huck. I swear, just wonderful. He and Tom and I spent most of our wild and reckless youth exploring that island. Lots of caves, lots of adventure, if you know where to look. And we all knew where to look. That's Superstition Bridge. It connects the big island to the little one. And if you follow the wilderness trail there, it'll lead you right up to the gates of Fort Langhorne. It's the last trading outpost before we head into Indian country. Look off to the port side there. Every now and then, the water up the crest of rock comes to a natural boil and spurts out all over the place like a tea kettle left on fire too long. Indians around here used to tell me these geysers were actually unfriendly spirits, upset by uninvited trespassers traipsing over their sacred hunting grounds. So be that as it may, that's Big Thunder Mountain poking up in the sky over there. The Indians named it that because of the sound the falls used to make when the big rains came. And the miners and prospectors and get-rich-quick speculators showed up, and the name stuck because of the sound of blasting.